If you are drowning in anatomy diagrams, jumping from stylized to realistic heads, and then using so many references because you heard the more the references, the better, right? And still not getting results, then you are among the 90% artists who are practicing wrong. And in this video, I will tell you the fundamentals which you have completely messed up, why courses and tutorials are not working for you, and why are you sculpting bad even though you're using a lot of references. And to show you that my method works, you can see that my students get result in as little as 14, 11, 20 days, bro, with my free course. But more on that later. Let's dive straight into this. Okay, so first of all, the fundamentals, bro. You need to realize that practice does not mean sitting your ass down and then sculpting whatever comes to your mind. Okay, that is fun. That is fun. Okay, you had this, you saw the school reference on Pinterest and let me try this. having fun. And then you even light that sculpt, you render. And yeah, the reason that the Spider-Man here is super big is because this is what I used to do, bro. These are all of my practices. I thought like, oh, I should make Pain. I should make Joker because the Joker movie came out. And yeah, bro, I should make Spider-Man because the Into the Spider-Verse movie is really trending. And here, let me show you the effort that I put into this. Have a look at this.
Program activated.
This is crazy, man. Just look at it. Look at the editing that I did. Look at the clay render and then this render, then the transition. I rigged this. I animated this. I like this, and it all sucks. It sucks, bro. I mean, just look at this ass, this squished ass. Don't you want to spank it? Yeah, this is bad, man. So if you're having fun does not equal to practice. Okay, if you're having fun while you're practicing, you're doing something wrong. And there's two ways to have practice, bro. One method is where you have fun initially, and then you end up being a Jerry. And being a Jerry is not fun. So sculpting random stuff is not practice. Practice is always going to be uncomfortable. That is why you are avoiding this. That is exactly why you are avoiding this, because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to go from here and practice the base of the head for a whole day, and then the next day you just want to practice the eyes. No, you don't want to do this, bro. You just want to sculpt the Joker. You just want to sculpt Vecna tomorrow because Stranger Things is really popular. But this is not how it's going to work. The initial state is going to be not fun. You have to embrace the not fun part, and then eventually when you embrace the non-fun part long enough, then you move on to the fun part where you are making the Joker, you are making 11, you're making Sukuna, whatever character you're passionate about. If you do this initially when you don't know shit, bro, you don't know how to sculpt, you don't know how to block out the basic face, how to block out the eyes, the nose, you don't know how to make the mouth, then of course your sculpts are going to look like this. They're going to look bad. Your pain is going to be a pain to watch. Your Sukuna is going to, he's going to suck, bro. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be nice. Just remember that initially, if you're having fun practicing, you're not practicing. Practice is always uncomfortable, because this is something that you don't know. Your brain is like, no, bro, this is boring. I don't want to do this. Let's just do something fun. This is what your brain defaults to. And this is why you are stuck in this trap. I don't know how long has it been for you, but for me, it was literally years, bro. Years. I was doing things that were fun, that were to impress other people, and I was stuck for years. I wasted 5 years of my life. And only in December 2023, I started taking this seriously, and I haven't looked back since. And now I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm making the characters that I want. Throw any reference my way. I can sculpt it. No sweat. Okay? And yeah, a very important note that this gets addicting. Very addicting. Because your brain realizes, bro, that I just need to go through one patch of not fun, and then I can sculpt whatever I want. I can be sculpting the characters that I'm passionate about. So the way that I like to practice now is I like to go through seasons. So I go through seasons of not fun. Like I go through seasons. I go through seasons of practicing. So I practice. And then I go to the season of creating. Okay, I shuffle between them. When I'm practicing, I do not light, I do not render, I do not present, I don't do anything. I just sculpt like this. I practice this, I practice stylization, I practice anatomy. I just practice the areas that I know I am weak in. And when I'm in the creation zone, then I light, like I light this, I present, I make something portfolio worthy like this. Other than that, no. I like to go through these seasons. But initially for you, bro, just practice. You don't know anything. Okay? Go through this uncomfortable, whatever your brain is running away from, that is what you need to be doing. And this gets very addicting because once you get addicted to the progress, once you realize, bro, that today, the only task that I have to do is that I have to go from here to learning how to block out the base of the face. That is it. The next day, all I have to do is to practice the eyes and the nose and placing the main features. That is it. The next day, I have to learn how to refine them. The next day, I have to learn how to complete the face. Once you do this, once you turn this into a game, this gets very addicting. Very addicting. Okay, so it's up to you, bro. Do you want to go through one rough, not fun patch? Or do you want to keep having fun and you want to stay a Jerry, be a loser, and stay in the not fun zone? I leave that choice up to you. This is what is broke in your fundamentals. The next thing is why watching courses and tutorials is not working for you. Okay, so I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel and they are all step by step. And you can see they are 57 minutes long, 1 hour long. Yep. Average length is 1 hour. And the reason most artists do not watch this is because they are addicted to watching cute videos. How to get results in 15 minutes. How to become a sculpting master in 20 minutes. Like they are watching these tutorials. Become a sculptor tomorrow. And these things, they never work. Their brain is addicted to getting results quick. They want quick results. They are Jerry's, bro. They are Jerry's. They just keep watching these random bullshit tutorials, keep wasting their time, keep running around in circles and never learn anything. But I swear you, if you watch just this video, you will know how to sculpt a skull. If you watch just this video, you will know how to sculpt a female head. Yes, it is a longer commitment. I know. But the result is unmatched to anything that you're going to watch. Also, I have this course, free 1 month head sculpting challenge. And you can see the kind of results that the members are getting, bro. But for some people, it's like, bro, it's going to be a month. No, it can be 14 days. It can be 11 days. It can be 30 days. But because it's 1 month, Jerry's, they don't want to participate. They're like, no, bro, 1 month is too long. I want to learn this tomorrow. How is that ever going to happen? What skill, anything in your life do you know right now that you learned in 1 day? You didn't learn how to walk in 1 day. You didn't learn how to drive a car in 1 day. You didn't learn how to ride your bicycle in 1 day. Anything in your life that you know right now, you never learned it in 1 way. Then why do you expect the same thing with sculpting? Why do you expect that the result here is going to be instant? Why do you think that this is a video game, bro? This is not a video game that you grind it tonight and you can unlock the skin tomorrow. This is not a video game. This is real life. And if this is what you're passionate about, just commit. Just commit. Give me 30 days and I swear your result is going to be here. Just give me 30 days and I will get your results in less if you follow the instructions that are over here. If you follow these tutorials, the way that they are instructed, you will get results. The reason that a lot of people, even though they buy courses and tutorials and never get results, is because, bro, they skip around. Like I told you, they want instant results. Like, in my course, bro, everything is step by step. This is a screenshot from the course, by the way. So what a lot of Jerry's will do is that they know that they suck here. They know that they cannot sculpt this, but still they want to jump to level 4 and sculpt this complete head. Why? Who are you trying to fool here, bro? Who are you trying to kid? You're not kidding anyone. You're only shooting yourself at your own feet. It does not make any sense that you're stuck here, but you want to go here. Like, how do you climb a ladder? Like, if this is the ladder, bro, do you just jump here to the top ladder? No, you put your step here, then a step here, then a step here, then a step here, and eventually you reach wherever you want to reach with that ladder. I don't know. Wherever that was. So yeah, just stop fooling around. Stop skipping around. I instruct this extremely carefully. Like, if you watch any of these tutorials, bro, I have a slide presentation just like the one that I have right now, this pure F screen here. And I tell you, if you want results, bro, don't skip around. Don't do this, don't do that. I make it extremely instructional. And that is why a lot of Jerry's, they click off. And I don't care. I don't want to help those Jerry's. I want to help you. A lot of people have already skipped this video by now, right now, because they were like, oh, this dude has gone insane. Like he's scolding me for nothing. And yeah, he's telling me the truth. I know it's the truth. I know it's hurting me. So I'm a little snowflake. Let me click off. But you being here is proof that you are committed to this. Okay. So whatever you do, bro, just don't skip around. Just watch any of these tutorials. You'll know what I'm talking about. Just join my 1 month challenge, and I swear your result is going to be here. This is absolutely free, and the enrollments, they will close on 1st January. If you miss this, then you'll have to join next month, right? This is about tutorials and courses. They do not work for you. Like watching a course and tutorial is not enough. You have to practice along. You have to get your hands dirty. You have to sculpt this. Like, bro, if you just watch this tutorial on how to sculpt the torso, you won't be able to do this unless you practice along with me. Like, isn't that common sense? Now, I used to do this as well. Like, when I was a Jerry, bro, I used to just watch a tutorial after tutorial. I used to watch SpeechR live, and I used to watch him sculpt, and I was like, oh, wow, this is this step, then this step, then this step. And when I would try those things, they won't work. And I was such a dumbass. I was such a retard that I wouldn't follow along. And the only time that I got results is when I bought courses and when I practiced, and I did not skip a lesson unless I got the same result that the instructor had on his screen. I followed every step unless it was at least 80-90% accurate. Okay, just aim for 80-90% accuracy. You don't have to be 100%. You don't have to match the result 100%. Okay, this is a lie. If I sculpt something, like if I make a tutorial on how to sculpt this female face, and if I try to sculpt this female face again, it will not be 100%. It will be maybe 90% similar. It will never be 100%. So never aim for 100. This is a trap. This is a trap. Never aim for 100%. Just aim for 80-90% accuracy. As long as you're in this ballpark, you are absolutely fine. And once you can sculpt this consistently, then move on to the next lesson. Before that, don't even think about it, bro. Okay? And finally, let's move on to why you sculpt bad even though you're using references. Okay, so for this example, I took this Joker that I sculpted. Oh, bro, get out. Okay, for this Joker that I sculpted. Okay, a normal person, what he would do, what a Jerry would do is his reference sheet would look something like this. He'll go to Google Images and be like, hey, let me capture this front view. Let me capture this third quarter. Let me capture this third quarter from the bottom as well. This is almost a side view, bro. I couldn't find a side view, so let me capture this. This is a recipe for disaster, bro. Why is this a recipe for disaster, you may ask? Because look at this. You don't know what the focal length of this image is. Look at the lighting over here. Look at the lighting over here. There's so many inconsistencies within these references. Look at the lighting over here. It's hard to read. This makes this eye socket feels too deep. This one makes it feel like it's not too deep. And yeah, these things, they're going to confuse you. This is a flat image. How are you going to read this? And then no wonder your sculpt looks like this. And you're like, oh, bro, how did this happen? I had so many references and still I made this shitty sculpt. You know what the best reference to make this Joker was? The reference that I used, it was nothing like this. The reference that I used to make this Joker was this. Yep, that is it. You don't need a lot of references, bro. You just need a reference with a front, side, and a third quarter, and it has consistent lighting. It has a consistent focal length. Then you can sculpt the Joker. And I generated this using the Nano Banana. So if you go to Google AI Studio, just type Google AI Studio, go to Nano Banana, copy this prompt, and over here just write whatever character you want. Okay, I'll leave this in the description. The important thing is that you set this aspect ratio to 16:9 so that the image is long. By default, it's going to make a square image. You don't want that. So you just need 16:9. Just copy this prompt, paste it, just replace this with whatever character you want, and you will have a reference. I use this when I wanted to sculpt 11 from Stranger Things. So you can see the reference that I made here. I use this to make a reference when I was sculpting Neo. So I made Neo, and this is the reference that I used. That was for the full body, and here you can see for the face. So this is a great tool. And yes, I do get it. Like, there are some bad things about AI. You don't want to, they steal artists' work and this. I know all of this. But guess what? I don't care. I don't care, bro. As long as this is helping me sculpt something better, I will keep using it shamelessly. You know, the thing about AI is that this is just a tool. And if you start using this, you can amplify the rate at which you are learning. Like I just showed you, bro. What do you want to use? Do you want to stick here Or did you just want to use AI and sculpt the characters that you want? Help this with your learning. And guess what, bro? I mean, I believe that this is increasing at such a quick speed, such a quick rate, that this is not going to stop. This is not going to stop. You and I, if we don't use AI, it's not going to make a difference. So just use it, bro. Use it to your advantage. And yeah, this is a tool. If you use AI, it will exponentially grow the speed at which you are learning. Like I just showed you, but you can generate so cool references. By the way, the best reference is a 3D reference. And this is a screenshot from one of my courses. You can see that I have this 3D model of a female hand. And over here, I'm sculpting this female hand. The reason that this is the best reference is because you can rotate this however you want. Rotate this up, rotate this down. You have a 360 view. And this is so good for learning. But the thing about 3D references is either you have to purchase them or you just don't find them lying around. There's no creator who's going to be such a sweetheart, who's going to be so generous that he gives you 3D models for free. Apart from me. I do that in my free 1 month head sculpting challenge. I share you every reference, every model in all of my courses. So if you go and join the free 1 month head sculpting challenge, I help you solve all of these problems. I will completely change you as an artist within a month, and I will get your results to be here. By the way, if this video was helpful, let me know in the comments. Do comment. Let me know how did you find this video. Here's a fist bump. Goodbye. Take care. Enroll before the deadline reaches. Don't be a cherry. Don't procrastinate this. If you miss this deadline, you'll have to join next month, bro. I don't want that for you. Let's get started. Goodbye.